Welcome to the Amber Shows. How are you? I'm so glad to see everybody. I haven't seen you in a long time. I like to come on and talk about things that are, really important, or things that are going on, or just things I want to share with you. Sorry, I had to go out the screen for a minute. Okay, so I want to start, of course, with what's happened with the Hurricane Harvey in Texas. Of course, people are praying for them, but they need more than prayer. Prayer is good, but they need blankets and food and canned goods, toilet articles, diapers, adult diapers, baby diapers, volunteers from people from maybe who can get there from out of town or even in the town where they can move around and they can get to people. You have the nursing homes and children's hospitals, and just everyone is in need. For those who know me, I have family in Houston. I have two half sisters, half brother, nieces, nephews there, and right in the middle of Houston. My mother was raised in Houston. My sister was born in Houston. So I do have family there. I've been in constant contact, thank God. None of them were hurt, nor was there really bad flooding where they are able to recover. Now I want to talk real quickly about donations. During Hurricane Katrina, I gave, what I did was in New York, I went to, in New York we have all our apartment buildings, so I just went through all the apartment buildings, knocking on doors, asking people to just give whatever they could. I had a neighbor who had an adult, a handicapped child who had boxes of adult diapers that she gave me. I had a girlfriend who had had a baby 6 months before, and she had all types of beautiful newborn baby clothes that her child could no longer wear. I went through my closets and took out coats. They need coats and all types of things, blankets. I went to the building and just took boxes and just stocked them up. I went to a local church, Ebenezer Baptist Church in New York. I heard that they had vans that were going to Louisiana, to New Orleans, and they were being stopped like at a certain spot, but there were people there who were carrying on and taking all the items that people had donated. So go to your fire department, go to your church, and find out how to donate through there. Don't necessarily give money donations. So many people misuse people at this time. If anyone comes, knocks on your door, or you get text messages to donate over the phone, even Red Cross and Salvation Army, they're good charities, but during Katrina, that's what made me go and buy actual items. I went to the 99-cent store, I bought toothpaste and toothbrushes and all kinds of things, washcloths, whatever, but and canned goods. But the thing is, when you give monetary value to these places, these charities like Red Cross and Salvation Army, only 10% of your donation is going to, say for instance, you just wanted people in Houston to get that money that you're donating, only 10% of the money that you give will go to them. The other 90%, Salvation Army and the Red Cross, they decide where they want to distribute money that is needed all over. So don't, unless you don't mind that. But if you want to go specifically straight to the things that are going on right now, go buy things. Go to your churches and find out churches in the area. Even if you don't go to church, go to the mosque. Find out where you can send, actual items, and that those people will actually get them. Get addresses of the shelters that are down there. You could Google anything. They had 30,000 people are in shelters, children, old people, women, men, so get the address to the shelters, get the phone number to the shelters, just Google shelters in Texas, or and you'll get their information, and then you get their address and just send stuff directly to them that way. But if someone comes and knocks on your door and says they're taking up collections, don't do it. Those are scammers. Many scammers and con artists, they're always working. They're working even when they're not working because they're practicing on you. So don't believe people that knock on your door or any of these things. Don't give them any money. Health is the new wealth. It's really important, and I stress it all the time, that you at least get out and walk. If you only walk 15 minutes a day, walk somewhere. If you've got to start out walking 1 block, then do that. Next day, walk 2. The next day, walk 3. As time goes on, you will begin to be able to go further and further. Anything that you do for 7 days becomes a habit. So it'll be just like the second breath. You'll get up and this is what you'll want to do. Even if you don't have a certain time, there are certain times where you can't do it, then do it later on. But you know what? Once you do it, you feel like you've accomplished something. It's like, I sent out a video recently about making up your bed. Once you make up your bed every day. Once you make up your bed, that's your accomplishment. It's the first accomplishment. You have done something. And it will make you feel better, because when you know you should do something and you don't do it, the rest of the day it's on your mind. You're like, I knew I should have did it. I knew I should have did it. So just get it over with and be happy about it. Also, make sure you eat healthy. We only have one life. That's it. And people are getting sicker and sicker because there's so many chemicals, so many generic modifications in food. Try and find all your foods. When you look at your foods, read non-GMO. Try and get that. Also, look at your sodium amounts. Your sodium intake should be no more than 2,300 milligrams a day. So read how many milligrams of sodium that you're eating or drinking, and keep track of it. When you get to before 2,300, stop. Eat more fruits and vegetables. No sodas, no pops, no these fast food restaurants, no fried foods. Just change your daily way of living, and then we can pass that on to our next generations, because our generation, our race, the black race, we carry 7 generations of DNA within our body, and we carry diabetes, strokes, heart disease, kidney problems, liver problems, because we've passed on these diets within one another, and it's in our body. Okay? And drink lots and lots of water. Okay? Change your email password. Do that. I know it's terrible because you got passwords for so much stuff, but change your email password is my advice. At least every 3 to 4 months. You should just change it, even if you add just another number to it or do it backwards or whatever, but change your email address. There are so many hackers nowadays, and your email never, ever, ever, ever goes away. Email is forever, so anything that you've ever emailed, it can be pulled up, ever. Also, Wells Fargo, if you guys have put your money in Wells Fargo banks, I've never seen them before except in New York Wells Fargo banks, but they had fake accounts, and they had set up and enrolled customers in online bill pay. They charged customers for unauthorized bank and credit card accounts. Right now, there is a lawsuit against them. So you should, if you're interested and you have been defrauded and you've been you're banking as a customer with Wells Fargo, contact. And find out, go online again, Google it, and find out how you can get in on maybe a Class A action lawsuit against them. Even though, we have this going on with Texas and everything, there's still so many other things that are going on. So one thing always takes our mind off of something else. There's always another something that's going to happen that's going to keep that scandal, make the scandal you had yesterday be nothing, and today's scandal is like the worst. And we get unfocused dealing with the number 45. I don't say his name, and this Russian stuff, and they keep talking about it, and nothing's going to be done about it. So, let's not get off the track of what we need to be thinking about. Again, there's a lot of other things going on. There are insurgents. They're running all through Rohingya. The villages are being burned down. Food is running out. Children can be heard crying. It's a Muslim majority region, and people are dying and being murdered. Google that, and that maybe money should be sent to them. It's so many different things that are happening in the world. We can't be just focused on one thing. Exterminators, donating but are helping beyond that. So every day, something is going on. Somebody is having a big problem. The iPhone 8 is coming out. No home button. We iPhone people have had since the first iPhone. I've had it in 1997, I think it came out, or 2007. 2007, I think it was. Yeah, 2007. And I still have it. I'm an iPhone lover. There's no phone like an iPhone to me. But the iPhone 8 is about to come out. It'll be coming out in September, which is tomorrow. I think it's like September 5th or so. There won't be no home button. So now we've always had a home button. For us iPhone people, you know what I'm talking about. There won't be a home phone button. There's going to be a little thing that slides across. So you're going to have to get used to it. So they're probably going to get a lot of complaints about that until you get used to it. But what happens is the reason they're doing it for more security, because now on the iPhone 8 it will be facial recognition only. So that we're always constantly having to try and stay ahead of hackers and for security technology, because as time goes on, so many people, 3-year-olds know how to use the technology nowadays. So the people that are really into technology and the hackers and things, the people in business are trying to stay one step ahead of all these problems. Pit bull discrimination I wanted to talk about because I had a good friend, a friend who her dog, her 2-year-old Maltese, was mauled by a pit bull and killed. They made sure that the pit bull who did that was euthanized also yesterday. I love dogs, I love cats, and I try not to be discriminatory towards pit bulls. That's like, I guess they probably get a bad rap like black people do. But I just can't get comfortable around them, and I feel really bad about that. What do you guys think about that? Netflix, they have so much good stuff. The first thing watch What the Health. I've talked about it before. Watch it. You'll probably never eat any of the stuff you're eating right now that's bad for you again. Also, movies that are really good on Netflix are White Gold, Blood in the Water, Ozark, Sweet Home, Kid Cannabis, Bad Santa 2 was really funny. Orange is the New Black, of course, you got to binge that. Backcountry is really good. Masterminds, Sandy Wexler is really good. Gold, Funny Games USA. If you have Homebox, Insecure is really good. Please check her out. That's my girl. She's a wonderful actress, and her theme and the whole meaning behind her Homebox show Insecure is so brilliant. I love her. If any of you liked Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David is returning back to Homebox. I can't wait. Curb Your Enthusiasm. If any of you watched on Showtime Games of Thrones, you know it was great. I love dragons. I would love to have dragons. I would have dragons. My whole house, I would just have dragons all around me. Dragons are the bomb. They protect you. They don't play. They breathe fire. And you can ride them in the sky. I love dragons. Okay. Also on Netflix, The Tunnel. If you can deal with just looking at the subtitles, it's really good. Did you hear about the Georgia cop who told the lady, don't worry, don't worry, lady, we only kill black folks. This is what a Georgia cop pulled over a white woman. She was really scared. He wanted her to give him her information. She said that she was scared to move her hands because her cell phone was on her lap, and the cop told her, don't worry, we only kill black people. He has been suspended, and an investigation is underway already. The union for his police department are justifying, saying he was just trying to make a point and trying to make her feel comfortable because she was white. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. I hope all of this comes on my YouTube, because a lot of times I've talked too much and it goes away. But if it does go away, I'll just do a part 2. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon.